Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where I am insanely tired today. But we're here in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, a game we all enjoy, and not many people come to watch. But you know, we're here for a game we all enjoy, and the torment that comes with it. Oh, the torment. The torment of this fucking challenge when it's over, and it will eventually be over. Oh boy, will I be so much more happier with this game. Too bad we'll have some challenges to go through as well afterwards, because there's still some games to go through. Because I came up with a few other challenges as well for this, so, yeah. We will get to those. But, Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope everyone's Christmas has been going well. We're back here at a battle that I honestly didn't really much plan to do or care about, but... yeah, we're back here. I chose to do this today because... Yeah, more because most people, I think the Guts and Black Powder servers will be pretty low population today, and I don't exactly enjoy playing when there's a low population. Low population games can be fun and lead to some interesting shit, but they can also end up being drags and just dragging along. So that's why we are just gonna fucking do this. Now that my ranting's over. And do that. Alright, there we go. That's all set. Alright, back to the... That's not the game. There we go. Back to the game. I already know we're not going to be able to outrun them, so, best case scenario, the battle cruisers decide to run forward and we can kill them. Worst case scenario, we're fucked. But yeah, we are not in a position to fight this fleet. That's why we sent the battleship fleet down here. That's why the battleship fleet was sent down here, to fight these guys. Unfortunately, they appear to have gotten busy. So, we're just gonna retreat. Come on, everyone. Best possible speed. We're getting the fuck out of here. Oh, hey, the Lin. Forgot we had the Lin out here. Namesake of the Lin class. We don't see many Lin classes. I don't have many of these in service. They are derpy little light cruisers. We've been spotted by multiple people. What the fuck did you guys shoot at? Apparently we spotted the battle cruiser, but I didn't see it. Oh yeah, there she is. Damn, you guys didn't even like fucking hit it. I mean, good attempts all around, but damn, didn't even hit it. You guys should be screening, not scouting. Light cruisers are not having a fun time. As usual. Ow. Alright, we're just gonna need to go this way for a bit. Hopefully my two battleships can challenge their two battle cruisers while the heavy cruiser line attempts to hold off this mass. Alright, yeah, probably should tell you guys not to fire off your torpedoes into each other. Hey, hey guys, those are enemy torpedoes inbound. God damn it, the Albany just took like several torpedo hits. Yep, we lost the Albany. What do you mean you guys are basically out of ammo? Oh, we just lost the wind too. Great. Both of my battleships are out of ammo from the looks of it. Actually, no, the Arkansas still has ammo. The Illinois doesn't, but the Arkansas does. Minorly annoying information. We're gonna lose the Cunico. She's suffered too many torpedo hits. What's left of the light cruisers? Not much, honestly. You're out of torpedoes, you're out of torpedoes. Who still has torpedoes? The heavy cruisers? The heavy cruisers. Incoming! I am mostly just commanding the remnants of my fucking heavy cruisers at this point. Yeah, there goes the Kiniko. How's the Arkansas aim? Not great. Heavy cruisers, what's your status? I don't think we're gonna get a Christmas miracle against the French. Finish her off. Oh, Jesus Christ. Topeka, you have torpedoes. Why aren't you using them? Please tell me your launchers aren't destroyed. Target that thing. Target that thing. Target one of them. Try to shoot them with the torpedoes. Nope, she's gone. Alright, you try to join up with the remaining heavy cruisers. Oh shit, those battle cruisers are literally right on top of our heavy cruiser line. Alright, you guys are being engaged. You're gonna have to start shooting at those boys there. Use your AP shells, please. Yeah, they're trying to get into torpedo range. How are you guys doing against the battle cruisers? Not great. Oh, that one fired off torpedoes. Shit, they're heading straight for the Arkansas. That's one torpedo hit. Arkansas's ability to maneuver is gone. Arkansas has been hit again, and there's a tiny little fucking destroyer. Shit, Illinois, move! Oh, there goes the Arkansas. Illinois isn't going to be long for this world either. Oh, this is the second Pacific fleet I'm gonna have to replace after major defeat. I don't even think we managed to sink anything of theirs. What direction are you? Alright, our turn. Try to get those guns level. Yeah, there goes the Illinois. Could you two get over here for 5 seconds, please? Please just sink this bastard. That'd be a pretty good shot for a green station. I mean, things, shit, torpedoes, words. Yeah, this is why the Cunico class didn't go into much mass production after her more recent defense. They just aren't very good. Oh, we lost to Boston. Your 7s are out of ammo. Your 8s are out of ammo. Just down to your secondaries. Some of you don't have much secondary ammo left. Incoming torpedoes! Incoming torpedoes! Look out! They literally brought in the battle cruiser just to finish off the Norfolk. Yeah, that was a major loss for us. We sunk their 3 destroyers, but the rest of their ships basically got off scot-free. And Canada is launching a naval invasion. I'm going to have to end up probably fighting at some point. I'm going to have to probably retake British Columbia at some point. That'll be fun. Oh, they're trying to retake Central Africa. That's not good. That's annoying. Because these guys aren't going to get up in there in time to counteract that. Which means I'm going to have to re-invade fucking Madagascar. Yay! Fucking hell. I'm still doing this dumb battle of southern France, which is impossible for me to do with just this one fleet here, but I need it in order to prevent the loss of southern Spain, which is gonna look like it's gonna be likely, even with the naval invasion attempt. These guys were dispatched to prevent Portuguese Guinea from falling into French hands. What fleets do I have stationed about? I got these guys doing this naval invasion over here, which is at least causing the French to divert some ships there, but French are up to 42 vessels, and I need more ships. Alright. We're gonna make a new Cunico class. We're gonna make a new one. Because this thing's a piece of shit. It's a piece of dog shit. No offense to the person who I named it after, but it's a piece of shit. It's a nice vessel, but it's a piece of shit. At least the original version was a nice vessel. Rip that out. Gotta get the speed back up to 20 knots. Make it big. Why can't I upgrade any of this shit? We're just gonna get rid of that then and look for the Kineko refit. And upgrade that, because apparently can't fuck around too much with a copied vessel as much as you can with a refit vessel. That's annoying. At least that's what it looked like. I'm not entirely sure if I was just being stupid or not. Alright. We need to make a new version of this with better gun placement. Because this gun arrangement is getting annoying. Turbo electric. Already have fairly decent of all of that. Crop 5. Anti-torpedo belt. Enhanced reloaded. Electrical hydro. Honestly, gonna forego the torpedo launchers on these. Any more of those? No. That was all the torpedo launchers. Super heavy shells, capitalistic 1. Main guns, centerline guns. Yeah, I don't think the 8 will fit in there. That's the problem. That's why the 7's there. The front of this ship is so hard to work with. The back of it's fine. The front of it's just annoying to work with because you rip that out. You think you can stick an 8 in there. No, you can't stick an 8 in there. It crosses this little line here. Can't stick a 9 in there either. These older 6-inch ones fit in there just fine, but a 6-inch isn't nearly enough firepower. And a 7 isn't honestly much better firepower. I can't make it that long either. Because it collides with the rest of the, with the rest of the boat there. Oh. Alright, we're also gonna take out these casemates. Figure out what we're gonna do here. For bets. Rip out that funnel. Let's see. Can I fit something? Can an 8-inch fit on that? No. What about a 7-inch? No, it won't fit on that. I assume the 6-inch will fit just fine on there. This boat has no logical sense in terms of what the fuck it's armed with. Alright, so what size barbette is available? I thought I could fit some... Alright, what if we stuck this in? Can we stick this in here? What can I stick on that? I think this will fit the 7. Yeah, that'll fit the 7. It'll fit in 8. It will fit in 8. What about a 9? Okay, it won't fit a 9. So it'll fit in 8. Then to make up for all the loss of secondary guns, we'll just throw a 333 in there. That provides us with a little bit more secondary fire. Upgrade the caliber of this 8 to a 9-inch gun. Well, basically a 9-inch gun at that point. This thing can kind of shoot forward, so I'm gonna forego the forward turret. And replace it with... Do I stick a forward torpedo launcher on? It wouldn't be my dumbest idea. It would be funny. Alright, the 3-inch guns are now longer. Where do I still have 2-inch guns? Oh yeah. These casemates. Get rid of those. Where do I still have 2-inch guns? It says I have 2-inch guns somewhere. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, those are 4-inch guns. Remove those. Currently just ripping out casemates. Anywhere else I can stick these 3s? These little hats. No, they cause problems there for the torpedo launcher. You do not need to be that well armored. Your barbette, on the other hand, probably should, but you yourself don't need to be that well armored. Upgrade your armor. Upgrade your superstructure. We'll give you sonar 1 and depth charges, so that way then you're able to defend against submarines. You'll have 21-inch torpedoes. Turrets. Best anti-flood money can buy. Reinforced bulkheads. Electric steering is fine. Alright, she needs a funnel. Yeah, that's a problem. Where the fuck am I gonna put it? Ain't exactly anywhere I can fit it now, is there? Alright, it won't go up there. Can I put the bridge up there? No, the bridge doesn't want to go there. Alright, well, move that forward. Nope. I want to do this stupid shit, but I need one funnel, and I can't fit one funnel, can I? I can put one on the back. Why can I put one on the back? What's the smallest funnel I can fit back here? I don't think that's smaller than this one. Yeah, this one... Those ones feel about the same. Yeah, the 9 won't fit back here now. Will the 8 fit back here? No. Alright, so if I put that there, none of that's gonna fit. Can I fit one of these barbettes back here? I mean, it says yes. I prefer it if it would turn around. Oh, I can turn it around. I didn't know I could do that. Well, that can't really shoot in any other direction, so, this just gets stupider and stupider as this attempt to rebuild this fucking heavy cruiser goes on. So, that can't even shoot backwards, and that one can only shoot backwards. Can we put up our bet on the front and fix all of our problems with that? With a no, the barbette don't even fit on the front. Nope. Finding ways to fit guns places is starting to get hard. I wish I had access to these barbettes, because these barbettes would be fine. They would help. But no, the game won't let me use these ones. It only lets me use these ones, and these are the biggest ones I can fit on anything. Okay, never mind. We can use these ones. All right. We found our solution. Please tell me you can fit a 9. You can't fit a 9. You can fit an 8 though. Alright, so that's installed. And then... I can't win. Alright, so I can put you there. This is getting desperate. Alright, what we're gonna do is remove that, push this as far back as I can get it. Take this turret. Alright, we're cooking, ladies and gentlemen, we're cooking. Install that there. We are cooking, ladies and gentlemen. We are cooking. This ship just gets worse and worse as time goes on. Some guns have a poor selection of fire. I mean, if you mean my rear turret and not being able to shoot backwards, It just doesn't want to hurt the flag. As for barbettes, what can I fit here? Just another gun. Alright, so we got quite a few of those. We have some more armor to play with. Do I add some torpedo launchers to the front? I mean, they can't really shoot too well. If I put them back here where these turrets are, they'd probably be able to actually aim a bit. Actually, if I just made these one-tube launchers, they probably work out a bit better. Oh, the one-tube launcher doesn't even want to fit. Where? Where do you want to go? Oh, you want to go there. No, you want to be right there. Why is the one-tube launcher way more than the... How does that work? Oh, well, anyways. We don't really need torpedo launchers at this point. I think we're good. I think we're good on this cursed upgrade dish. I mean, it basically just reduced this thing down to only 8.9-inch guns, but you know, it's better than nothing. Might as well give these turrets a little bit of armor. Not much, but just enough to maybe not blow up. Give these a little bit thicker of a barbette, considering they are literally on a barbette. Let's make the 3 inches longer. Why not? Give them a little bit longer range, able to hit a few more targets. Little bit more superstructure armor. And we will call this the glorious Felix class. Put a couple of these into production. Type heavy cruiser. I need you guys being built in fucking where is Japan? Japan's on here. Hong Kong, close enough. And build them a couple of battleships. Specifically Gimpy class ones. Montana and then New York. Also will go to Hong Kong. That should rebuild their forces a bit. That should function as a decent temporary replacement fleet. Wars erupted between Britain and France. Oh, thank God, finally. The British have come to our aid. This enemy fleet is about to not have a very fun time. Ugh. Yeah, this is gonna be a massacre for them. That's if they choose to actually engage. If they choose not to engage, they're gonna be a little bit in a situation of just not really chasing them. Oh, they spotted the Massachusetts and the New Jersey. Two of our Gimpy class battleships. I will say, if you ever think that this challenge run is something you want to do, don't do it. I don't recommend it. It's not fun. It's fun from 1890 to 1920. When you hit 1930, you're up against shit that'll tear you to pieces. And majority of it, you can't see because your fucking ships are just not able to see all that far out. Because of towers. It's entirely because of the towers on these ships. Oh shit. They are basically in front of us. And those are basically off to our side. Torpedo boats are flooded. Hooray! Great, guys. Good job. Yeah, there goes one of our remaining torpedo boats. Oh shit, torpedoes! I'd like you guys to start engaging those fucking heavy cruisers. Good job, you all managed to get hit by a torpedo. Even though I told you to dodge the damn things. Torpedoes inbound. That's a shit ton of torpedoes. Where did those all come from? Not from those guys, I would guess. Massachusetts is suffering heavy damage. But anyway, now that the British are in the war, we have a fighting chance. Oh shit, torpedo. Fucking New Jersey's been hit. Who's in command of the battleship line now? Ohio? Alright, all battleships retarget on that fucking heavy cruiser. She is basically point blanking us. The fucking New Jersey is already almost sunk. We lost the Grand Gulf. I would like to take out these fucking heavy cruisers. We've managed to slow these ones down a bit by flooding their compartments. And also just having lots of really big guns. Yeah, I'm probably going to remove torpedo launchers from a lot of my older vessels, because it's just not working out when it comes down to torpedoes for us. Especially the underwater ones. They're good at dueling distance, but the enemy doesn't really want to do dueling distance anymore. They want to be all far away and not really giving a shit. So we're probably going to stop using them and probably start retiring torpedo launchers. Except for light cruisers, which I will attempt to install above deck torpedo launchers on. Their destroyers seem to have fled the battlefield, though. I think the destroyers expended what ammunition they had and have already fled. It is now basically just shoot the remaining enemy ships. How bad off is this heavy cruiser, the duplex? She's not as bad off as her heavy cruiser counterparts. You guys take that, you guys start shooting at the little... These are 8-inch equipped heavy cruisers, which are interesting. They're their new generation heavy cruiser. That's kind of scary. Well armored for the most part. I mean, 5 inches isn't great, but decently armored. What are they using for armor tech anyway? Prep 5. And don't need too much armor when you have Prep 5 to protect yourself against shells. Causing more flooding on the duplex. honestly just sending in shells to try and sink these bastards at this point. I mean, that's the main goal, but, damn, you guys are running out of ammunition. The Delta class needs more ammo for their guns. Apparently they have not many rounds. At least a lot less than I thought they did. The only reason I'm having the battleships concentrate on the duplex is that I don't want her instantly running the moment this Admiral makes sinks to the bottom. Because the moment she sinks, yeah, that ship's gonna immediately no longer have somebody to slow it down. I'd bring in the light cruisers closer for a torpedo run, but they still have quite a few operational guns on these. It's not like I can just decide to bring them in close. Guys, these guys should have more than enough firepower to sink that thing. Yeah, there she goes. And her friend is immediately trying to make a run for it. We're gonna end the battle there. 2 enemy heavy cruisers, 2 R2 torpedo boats. Unfortunate we lost them, but there wasn't much I could do about the torpedo boats. Oh, the rest of their support. Oh yeah, we sunk their destroyers and damaged the rest of their support fleet. So they must have dispatched these guys to they must have left these guys behind and sent the rest of them to the Madagascar port that they just took. Well, time for us to take back the Madagascar port. Fucking hell. Battleships follow behind. Vickelsburg, you do you, man. Alright, let's see. Where are we detecting the enemy from? That way. I'll probably redesign it. I'll probably make another ship hull. I'll probably go through and make ship hulls based off of all of the other classes. Just so that way then I can have something that's more modern to produce and it won't take as long to get out on the field, unlike these ones where I have to build them and then immediately put them in for refit. You actually stay with the line. I'd rather you not run out there and get yourself killed. Alice, I want you to have armor piercing loaded. West Virginia, you also have armor piercing loaded. The rest of you can fire whatever you want. Alright, that light cruiser's getting in too close, guys. Take her out. This is what a fleet with somewhat decent spotting can do. Sink this fucking bitch before it can even get in close to be a threat. Alright, the Lorraine is starting to become a new threat. Take her out. Alice is taking up the lead. Incoming torpedoes, gentlemen. Maneuver. Alright, reform the formation. California is taking up the lead. Is now very much on her way out of the battle. And that magazine detonation is one of the tall tale signs that she is no longer in this fight to any capacity. We'll hunt her down later. Right now I need the rest of you guys to actually start fighting these battle cruisers again. We're taking a pounding. Cover the Alabama. This is your time to shine. You missed, Vicklesburg. You missed. God damn it. Goddamn dynamic weather. I can't see. Alright, start shooting the next target. can't let any of these battlecruisers get away. Well, she's got her back turned towards us, so her 16s can't really fire on us. Oh, that was an ammo detonation. Coming back in for round 2. Alright, that's her destroyed. Alright, who's still functional? Alright, West Virginia, the Alice. Let's see. The Oregon can be transferred. Alabama, Mid, and California will proceed to withdraw from the battle. The West Virginia, along with the Alice and the Oregon, will attempt to pursue the damaged heavy cruiser. So yeah, the torpedo launchers on these, well, they are fun to have, underwater torpedo launchers. It's just not best for us. There it is. I think she's gonna, yeah, there she goes. Yeah, that's revenge for the Pacific Fleet you guys just wiped out. Alright, well, we gotta retake Madagascar. That's fun. I was gonna retake Southern Alaska this turn, but no, we gotta go retake fucking Southern... We gotta go retake Madagascar. The defense of Central Africa is surprisingly shit, considering how large the army on our team is compared to theirs, but yep. Oh, who are you guys? 2 battleships and 3 heavy cruisers. 2 battleships and 1 light cruiser. I have a feeling you two are meant to be friends. Get over there and be friends. Be friends. Yeah, we've lost southern Spain, which is unfortunate. Means this naval invasion here is basically useless at this point. So the British are now at war with France. They are. This will be interesting. Because we're allies, so I don't know if they'll actually help me out with some of these invasions that are going on. Be nice if they did. It's gonna be a turn before the British actually do shit. Ah, yes, break our alliance when we're both at war with the same person. Yeah, that's a great winning strategy, fucking Britain. The remains of that force that we fought earlier. Yeah, I was gonna do a fucking holiday VR chat stream, but honestly, I am just too tired for it. So we're here doing the thing that people on the YouTube channel like more. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Everybody be ready, because they're gonna have a lot of torpedoes. Yep, where are they? They're over this way? Alright. You boys go out ahead of the battleships. I'd like for them not to have to be engaged directly. I would like for you guys to get engaged first rather than the battleships getting engaged. So that way then the battleships can focus on actually sinking shit rather than being shot at. Utah, you're gonna fire AP. Along with the Massachusetts. You're already firing AP. Maverick, you just fire whatever you want. Along with you, Colorado. And Ohio. You guys can fire whatever you want. Having the heavy cruisers go out and look for not exactly what they're designed for, but better they find. Oh shit, that's a lot of torpedoes. light cruisers are not having a fun time. Oh, yeah, they are really not having a fun time. I have no idea where the enemy light cruisers are. But we did manage to find their destroyers. At the very least, getting rid of these things would be nice, because that's less annoying little shits that I have to go up against. Battleships are still firing. That destroyer is flooding, but she is damage controlling it pretty well. She's not damage controlling that very well. How are the light cruisers doing? Well, one of them's on fire, but other than the fire, other than the fire, it's not in too bad of shape. What the fuck? Light cruisers got behind you. Shit, turn around. I need you guys back here. Fucking light cruisers managed to get behind us. I gotta keep them at bay with the heavy cruisers. Can't let them get close to the battleships. Wondering where they fucking ran off to. Basically have these guys move to try and intercept them to prevent them from firing a torpedo into the ass of the fucking battleship line. No, Colorado, don't fucking drive into it. Jesus fucking Christ. You're lucky it was a fucking dud. Shit, torpedoes! Baltimore turd! Oh, the Baltimore suffered heavy damage. Ah, shit! More shit! Now the Canberra has suffered a torpedo hit. Baltimore is back in command of this air-tag squadron. Light cruisers are there. They're not doing much, but they're there. They're helping. Kind of. And the battleship's this way. Oh, we're actually really low on ammo. We're just gonna withdraw. We sunk one destroyer. I'll live with it. Sink that enemy destroyer. Great. More... The fact that the ground army isn't doing anything about this is what is annoying me probably the most. Also, fucking Britain, we're at war with the same person. You're telling me you can't be bothered to just be allies in this fucking war? I've done the majority of the work and you're telling me that I can't be friends with you. Fuck you. Unfortunately, we lost that, which means our ships are going to get repaired in Mallorca. Not great. Very expensive place for them to go get repairs at. And once this are the French actually sending anything down here? I mean, they have sent something over here, but that's not enough to take that or that. French are navally invading a British colony. Where do I send you? Guess I could send you guys up here to assist. Because honestly, at this point, I need to... Well, now I need to reclaim southern Spain. Which is annoying. Ugh, I also have to rebuild the fleet that was lost in the Pacific at Madagascar. Which is also fun. I now have to retake Madagascar. Fortunately, the fleet that was going to be doing that is now scattered to the winds. Because I don't know where they all fucking went to get repaired. Because they all decide to go who knows where to do who knows what. Alright, you guys took that. Alright, good. Congratulations. You're the Madagascar invasion force. Go take it. Oh yeah, we took Kyushu though, so at the very least we're making some progress. We kicked the French out of Asia. We're trying to kick them out of fucking Africa as well, but that's... I don't think we're gonna reach our 1940 deadline to beat the French. Oh boy, when we go up against Germany or Britain at the end here, we're gonna have to be so prepared for what's gonna happen. Because shit is just... shit. Shipbuilding capacity is basically almost completely used up while we're trying to both fix and replace ships that have been lost. Like, we are out of torpedo boats. We're down to 9 heavy cruisers, 15 light cruisers, 24 battleships. The fleet is getting smaller. Like, sure, it says we have 124 ships on paper. 76 of those are submarines, and majority of our submarines are completely useless. They're out there doing shit, but the majority of the shit they're doing is dying. Our submarine technology did not advance fast enough to keep up with the enemy submarine technology. So that is an unfortunate consequence we live with. More of my transports are getting blown up. You think with how much of the French Navy I've gone and, like, sunk, they wouldn't have much left. But they have a lot of money. And a lot of territory still to use to build more ships. And now that they've taken southern Spain from me, they've taken one of my big bread baskets of money. So, yeah, that's a problem. So yeah, southern Spain will need to be retaken because that was my biggest ports in the region. And I desperately need those. Oh, we are so low on ammo. That's not good. Considering the weather conditions, we're not going to engage in this. All ships withdraw. Abreast formation. I'd stick around and fight this out if it weren't this weather. This weather is 45% accuracy. We barely have any ammo as is. That's a recipe for disaster. Honestly, we're looking at the very real possibility where I'm probably going to have to negotiate a peace with the French. Like, my economy is on the verge of collapse. The Navy is barely holding on as is. We're reaching a point where I may just take southern Spain back and then agree to a ceasefire with the French. If the British don't do something major, I'm going to agree to a ceasefire with the French because there isn't much I can do about it. I'm going to have to spend some time to rebuild. Like, this war with the French already hasn't been going well. Of course, they're able to catch up to us. Of course, we can't see them. They're just pounding Fort Colorado. Oh, now there's smoke. Thing is, we do not have much ammo. At least not much main gun ammo. The Utah, on the other hand, has quite a bit of ammo, so if he wants to shoot, shoot. The rest of them, though, they don't got much ammo. So save on your secondary, on your main gun ammo. The Utah will attempt to defend us with just whatever she has on hand. Oh shit, torpedoes. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to actually do that torpedo volley just fucked over 2 of our battleships, and it is about to fuck over the whole line. More torpedoes. torpedoes! Oh, we lost the Colorado. That's unfortunate. Oh, and we lost the San Francisco. That's also unfortunate. Oh, you have no torpedoes left. Yeah, and their destroyers are over here somewhere now firing their torpedoes. That's fucking fun. I love going through torpedo hell. It's amazing. Such fun to be had. This fleet was brand new too. Casemates are also probably going to get looked at on a lot of these ships. They're nice additional equipment, but at this point, they really aren't worth it. Not with how much they cost, and in terms of armor, and in weight, they're really just slowing us down. Again, if this weather wasn't as shitty, we would have been fine. But the weather is fucked. Fuck. Ever took a torpedo hit. That fucking bastard. Attempt to withdraw our forces. Three cruisers will work to try and cover them. Both of our light cruisers and one battleship. That's not good. We're running out of fucking options here. Like, I really am gonna have to fucking just negotiate a truce with the French, because this is getting bad. We've lost so many ships at this point. It's reached the point where the fleet is in critical condition. Like, if this war continues, it's gonna fall apart, and we're gonna not be able to do much. So I think we're gonna have to take the L here and negotiate a truce with the French once we retake Madagascar and potentially retake southern Spain, but may not have the naval power for it at this point to retake southern Spain. At the very least, we took quite a lot of French territory off the French, so that's at least money in our pockets for a new fleet. That's at least something for us. Because at this point, we are only paying for our military from fucking whatever we can get off of the yeah, we don't have enough for southern Spain. The French have unfortunately managed to get our crown jewel, the Mediterranean, from us. However, oh, the Washington with the Indiana. Submarine battle, some transports. Oh boy. I can't negotiate a peace treaty. That's annoying. Can I not do a You're not friends with the French anymore, are you? You're not friends with the French, so I can't. These ships over here are... Kill me. Kill me now. Just get the gun. Just go get the gun and shoot me now. Fuck. There's gonna be such a reorganizing at the Navy after this. Hopefully these guys get down there soon. Alright, 2 enemy light cruisers versus an outdated battleship and a modern battleship. This should be entertaining. But yeah, we're gonna have to accept the fact that negotiating a truce with the French is our best interest at the moment. Forgot we're aligned with the Ottoman Empire. Surprised they sent a ship out to help me in the Mediterranean. Honestly, probably should have ripped out all these 2.9s and replaced it with an additional 555. That probably would have been a better option than what we ended up doing. This is a really out-of-date David class. Like, look at this. It's still got Mark 110s. It's gonna be basically no help. It's here for moral support. That's all it's here for. It's got good old heavy shells, compound armor. Very outdated. Be ready to avoid those torpedoes because we know full well they're going to be coming. Come on, light cruisers. You know you want to come into range. Just 2 battleships, barely bigger than you. Honestly, they're probably the same size as them, actually. Or these light cruisers are never going to show their face. One of the two. Because they've spotted us. They know where we are. They aren't coming to engage. Which is annoying. Hate it when this happens. It's an annoying feature of the AI where they'll be like, oh, I only have 2 light cruisers. I shouldn't engage 2 battleships that I can easily outrun. Probably should have just auto-resolved the battle. It probably wouldn't have gone well for me, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Fuck you, game, I guess. There goes the battleship India. But yeah, once this naval invasion is concluded, we're basically going to be done. There's nothing more I can do to salvage this campaign against the French. We should have gone after Italy. That should have been our next target. This is a learning lesson. That A, my allies are fucking useless, and alright, we're just gonna auto-resolve that. There's nothing I could have done to save that situation. Convoy battle. Kearsarge and the Alabama and the Washington versus these guys. Yep. That makes sense somehow. Losing ships left and right. The French are only gaining more ships. They're gonna be at war soon with the fucking Germans and the Italians, which sucks because I have to negotiate a peace treaty with the fucking French. We've reached this point where I can't keep up with what's going on. The war is over for the most part. I have a shit ton of victory points. I might be able to negotiate for at least something. Just want to get Madagascar back, and then we'll negotiate for whatever we can. We'll take as much land as we can off the French, because I can't take ships anyway. So we'll take as much land as we can off the French in the peace deal, because at this point, even if I do take some more land, I'm not going to be able to hold it for very long. So the most I can do is just push the French to surrender. They finally managed to get Mozambique from Portuguese along with Angola. Not much I could have done there. Not gonna fight that. Sink those transports. Alright. Why can't I negotiate a peace treaty with the fucking French? I'd like to negotiate a peace treaty with the French game. There aren't any active naval invasions. I'd like to negotiate peace treaty with the French. I'll agree to an exchange. Can we get a fucking peace treaty with the fucking French, please? This war has gone on long enough and there ain't much more I can do about this. Please tell me that the French are gonna agree to a fucking peace treaty. I can auto-resolve it. France! Peace treaty. You wanted one. The war is over for the most part. I'm not gonna keep fighting at this point. There's nothing I can fight for at this point. Oh, the Portuguese are at least being successful in their push into northern Spain. I'm trying to get a fucking peace deal with the fucking French, and they just don't want that shit. Alright, New Jersey and Massachusetts. Good luck. You did jack shit. Good job, guys. It's not even telling me that negotiations failed. Like, is the government just not agreeing with my assessment that the situation is very bad and we need to fucking do a peace treaty? I can't... I hate this game. I hate this game. I really do. This is the point of the game where it's like... I want to exit this war. France doesn't want to, apparently. France is being attacked by Britain. Nope. Gotta fight America to the end, even though they want to end the war. One front wants to negotiate a peace treaty. Nope. Gotta keep shooting at them. Gotta keep shooting. For fuck's sake. Fine, Italy, have some money. Fucking, I'm gonna go broke. I need fucking France to agree to a peace treaty. Now they're trying to take Sudan off of me. Do they even have enough ships? They do have enough ships. Fuck. I don't think any naval squadron I have is gonna be able to get down there in time to stop that. France, please, for the love of God, just fucking agree to a peace treaty. It's not even like saying they're not agreeing. Fine, I agree to a fucking peace treaty. Go sink a couple of my transports, I guess. Get that out of your fucking system. Next turn. Auto-resolve. Get those ships out of here. course. Yep, that makes sense. Peace treaty, France. You're the fucker that wanted one. Failed negotiations. God. Now you're fighting Italy. Could you... France. You already have enemies on all sides. Just let the war end. France is literally just in the bunker, just screaming that they can still win. Britain and they can still beat the Americans, even with Italy and Britain both knocking on their doors, saying hello with their own navies that haven't been at war for nearly a decade. Nobody else has been at war, by the way. Everyone else has been pretty chill. It's just been me and France going at it. And we've been destroying each other. France. Peace treaty. Have you heard of it? Why does that increase my relations with fucking France? Fucking just peace treaty. Peace treaty. Please. I need a peace treaty. Just one. Just one measly peace treaty is all I asked for. France, here you don't even have much of a navy left at this point. Oh, hey, Portugal took northern Spain. Good job, Portugal. I'm rooting for you, buddy. Fuck. I still don't know why I'm losing shit over in the South Pacific. Sure thing, Portugal. Fucking, please, France, peace treaty. Does France is losing ships to the enemy because they don't have ships left. I barely left them with anything left to begin with. So now they're just running off of whatever remains of their navy. So if they don't accept a peace treaty, I mean, at this point, they're fucked. Britain took Senegal. Alright, well, France doesn't want to play ball. So that means we're going to start invading all this shit. We're going to start performing more operations. France doesn't want to agree to a fucking peace treaty. Everybody else is already moving in to basically claim French shit, so I've got to start moving in and claiming whatever I can get my hands on. That's gonna get blown up if I do that. Ugh. Well, we went from let's negotiate a peace treaty with the French to have some money. I probably shouldn't have launched an attack on Sudan since everybody else and their mother is attacking Sudan. And I'm probably not gonna get it. Probably should have just gone for Mozambique instead. Still gonna have to wipe out this little French island down here because that has been a thorn in my side as well. I'll agree to a peace treaty, but you're not gonna show up to the negotiation table. The homie has been taken. Let's take Mozambique. Where are you going? I don't know why you're going up there. Weird path. The new small squadron's done, so you guys are gonna come out and start just harassing this this island down here. Have fun, guys. Well, that is an auto resolve and a half if I've ever seen one. Sure thing, Sweden. Oh, hey, we got Sudan back. Nice. Why don't you just honestly hang out off the coast of Angola? I don't think we're gonna need that many ships to take it. You guys head back over here and start policing the Western Med. I'll get whatever ships are available and have them start policing the Med as well. Who's available? Alabama's still in fighting condition. Looks like that's about it. Oh, no, there's the Alice over here in Rabat. Get over here. I'd like to take back southern Spain now that the French are on the run. Which means I'll need to assemble some ships. And some naval invasions. Finances! What can we cut? Crew training! Yeah! Oh, we are basically broke. We are broke-ass bitches. Well, at least Tunisia is now independent, so I won't have to deal with that anymore. Alright, launch an attack on fucking Angola. We'll need a few ships for that, but that should be fine for now. Just to get the invasion started, then these guys can head on over once they finish the Mozambique. And they're trying to retake French Guinea. Yeah, they managed to pump out a battleship, but yeah, their navy is very much in a critical state. Never mind, they've negotiated a truce with both the Germans and the fucking Italians and the... Really? 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 So you're... Fucking finances are in the shitter. Keep at least some money towards the transports. Why? Why? Fucking Britain has made me bankrupt. This is just shit. I don't know why the game has decided to throw every fucking enemy it could at me, but our finances are in the shitter. Yeah, I'm fucking broke. I know this. There ain't much I can do about it. I'm broke. The fact that the French just won't agree to a ceasefire is the worst part. Alright, so I've been given some money to try and keep the war going. You guys head up here. Rendezvous with that ship. Take Angola. You guys continue to just harass this little naval base down here. They managed to get out 3 more battleships. Fuck. Where are they naval invading? There. Alright, so what we're going to try and do, we're going to try and take Angola quickly. If we can get Angola quick enough, we can negotiate for a ceasefire. Alright, well, more of my transports got blown up. So, yep, there is nothing left of that I can really cut from the budget. For God's sake, could we please just end the war? Of course, we lost the Minnesota and the Alabama to fucking submarines. Fuck it. Auto-resolve. 1 battleship. It's gone. Fucking 5 whole turns for fucking Angola. They're gonna get Madagascar back because there is nothing I can do about that. We're fucked. We're just fucked. That's the war for you guys. France doesn't want to give up. Everybody else smells blood in the water, now wants money. That's a new battleship. 16-inch guns. Fuck. Fuck. Just fuck. This is very much just... We're dead. I tried to negotiate. Why the fucking British and the fucking Germans and the fucking Italians were able to get peace negotiations with the fucking French, but am I able to negotiate treaties with peace with the fucking French? No! We don't get peace treaties with the fucking French. We get shot at. That's what we wish we had. This is the kind of ship we wish we had. We don't get that. This is what we get. The battleship from Wish. Front turret's already knocked out. Taking on water. But I assume she has an advanced anti-flood system, considering her upgrades compared to her predecessors. Ow. Considering she has 6-inch to our 12-inch, 12-inch, yeah, we're pretty fucked, especially considering these are Mark III guns. Ours are also Mark III, I believe. Yep. So, yeah, she's got the superiority in range, firepower, and damage. And she just took out another one of our guns. Oh, good luck. She's gonna sink it, but, at the very least, we did some damage. We had such a, oh, we're so back to, oh, shit. Well, at least we sunk it that time. I just need to finish this naval invasion and maybe, just maybe, the war can be over. We're losing ships left, right, and center, and there's nothing I can do about it. I am just basically clicking this button and hoping, beyond hope, that maybe, just maybe, the French will accept a peace treaty. Oh, you are not gonna have a fun time if you guys... Well, good luck. Oh, somehow they managed to do it. Good job, guys. You did it. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. You managed to hold on to the Angolan naval invasion, and you guys have somehow managed to sink all 3 of the French battleships. But good job, guys. 10 out of 10 work. Good luck. There we go. Good enough. Whatever. I don't care. Peace treaty, please. France, for God's sake, I need a peace treaty. We lost David too. I'm hoping that they don't launch any more naval invasions and they just put a peace treaty down. Oh, we lost to California. I can't negotiate a peace treaty because the French don't want to talk to me at the moment because there's a fucking ongoing naval invasion. Fucking... I need money. Is Portugal gonna become replacement Spain? Is that what we're slowly seeing happen here? Next turn, I might be able to negotiate a fucking peace treaty with the French. And then the war will be over. This fucking war that's been going on for an eternity at this point. Please, France, just come to the negotiations table. Please stop doing more naval invasions. Why? I hate this game. I hate this game. Negotiating peace is the fucking worst. Because it's like, oh, you're winning? Oh, you have overwhelming victory points? Oh, we can't let you do a peace treaty then. The peace treaty will be unfair. It'll be too harsh for the widow AI. The game already fucks over with your peace deals. Like, it doesn't give you everything you ask for. You can request that shit, but the peace deal will still decide to go through even if you don't get everything you want. Like, I think a far better option for peace deals would be just to fucking instantly activate it. Like, the AI, if it's losing, and it's losing by a large margin, will immediately agree to a ceasefire and an end of hostilities. Instead of deciding, fuck it, I'm going balls to the walls, I go on until the end. And it's like, who the fuck designed this AI? Like, who designed it to be... I'm not even, like, playing anymore. This is just fucked. If this challenge cannot survive if France won't take a fucking peace deal. That's the problem we're having right now. If France doesn't take a peace deal, I'm fucked in terms of this challenge because I can't rebuild. The economy is literally in free fall right now. There is nothing I can do to salvage it. I can put a bit more money towards transports, but trying to get any transports out, they're just going to get murdered. I guess I just have to let the French run rampant all over Africa, and hopefully they will just agree to a fucking peace deal. But this is... There's reasons I stopped playing this game for a while, and this is one of them. The fucking peace deal system. It's not a peace deal system. It's a button you push, and you hope the AI agrees to it. But the way they program the AI in this game If it's losing by a large margin such as that, unless it sends you a peace deal request, it's not gonna accept. For God's sake, France, just take the fucking peace deal. You've sunken so much of my fucking transports. Just take the fucking peace deal, France. The war could be over right now. You could just let the war end. You've sunk so much of my shit. But no, you can't fucking do it. Because you have another naval invasion to do. And until that naval invasion is over, you have nothing fucking going on at the moment. Ugh, it's because the fucking French sent me that peace deal request. Fucking hell. So much fucking shit has been lost in this fucking war. I just want peace. I just want peace. That's all I want. But there's nothing left of the American Navy. There is no resistance left. What's left is a bunch of boats. And that's it. Just a bunch of boats. Not even like veteran men. Like the veterans have died. At this point, I'm just letting them have their way with Africa. I can probably get most of this back in a peace deal, so I'm not too worried about what's lost here in Africa. It was an interesting run. It was an interesting run. We're in 42 now, by the way. This war has gone on 12 years. I don't think we're going to continue this campaign, honestly. Unless the people on YouTube really want it. I'm not really in the mood to continue this. It's clear that 1890 hulls, not possible. At least in the current build I am. Because the problem is that when we went into the war with France, we definitely went in undergunned and under-tonnaged. And outgunned. We had overwhelming numbers, yes, but those overwhelming numbers were mostly submarines, and I kind of overestimated how useful those would be. They definitely did come in handy for a few parts, but, yep. Please, just let the game end. Just let the game end. Take the damn islands, god damn it. Let the negotiations finally go through. Fucking Brazil. Anyway, politics, peace treaty with the French. Where are we fucking invading Brazil? There? I don't think I have anything in the region. Pretty sure all my ships are out and about. How much would I need for this? 81 tonnage. Yeah. Yeah, there's really no one left. There's some boats laying around, but that's about it. There's an ambush over here. Please, France, agree to a fucking peace deal. Finally, peace has been signed. Alright. You're telling me this war has gone on for 12 years. I have the majority of the peace deal points. The most I can get. Oh, actually, I can get quite a bit. I'll take Angola, Portuguese Guinea, Central African Republic. Yeah, I'll take that. I can't take the boats, but I can propose to take that and... Alright. Peace in our time, gentlemen. Peace in our time. What's left of the fucking Navy. So yeah, that was fun. Fun war, everyone. Really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. Would wish I had perished again. We managed to at least take quite a bit off the French, so I'm not too worse for wear about it. Portugal might be able to take southern Spain. Not entirely sure. Good luck to them if they do. But yeah, we kicked the French out of Japan. We're probably gonna end up fighting Italy next. France will get to live for now. I'm gonna need to find where all of my naval squadrons are currently stationed and send them home. You guys can go back to fucking Hong Kong. Go hang out there and meet up with the mid that's hiding there for some reason. These submarines are all kind of shit. So I think I'm gonna just probably decommission them. They did not do much in terms of the war. They probably sunk transports. That's probably about all they did. Yeah, I'm gonna send them all down here and figure out what I'm gonna do with them later. But for now, we need to spend some time rebuilding. Now that we have some money back for transports, we can start rebuilding all of the destroyed transports that kept our economy afloat before. Wars erupted between Britain and the German Empire. Hey, we managed to start doing some new tech. Let's see. Do we have any? We have some boats stranded in other places. I did manage to get quite a few islands. You guys can head on over here. I need to... I'm going to build a new Mediterranean fleet. I'm going to take everybody that's over here and just reorganize them over here in the Caribbean. Well, what's left of everybody that was over here. Which isn't much. There isn't much of them left. That's not one of my boats. I mean, technically it is. Who's still at sea? Alright, yeah, you guys. Guess you guys can hang out in Seattle. Function as the northern defense fleet of the Pacific. Yeah, we lost a lot of ships. You guys are the main Pacific fleet. Or at least the main Home Guard fleet. Get back to San Francisco. You guys did your job. We got quite a nice little additional bit of territory at the very least. So, you know, the war broke me. I won't lie. That war broke me. I did not enjoy that war. Fucking hell. Now I have to try to improve relations with everyone. So that I don't end up in another war. Try to get modern armor. Still working on rangefinders. We got Mark 7. We upgraded our Mark 7s. I'd like to get better guns. Just in general. we'll negotiate with the German Empire. At the very least, our transport capacity is being reestablished. And as I bring my submarines home as well, that should decrease the amount of fucking money we are spending at the moment on shit. You guys can rebase yourselves here in Algeria since we took that from the French. It's our new home base of operations here since southern Spain is now gone. At the very least, we did manage to take a lot of stuff. So at the very least, France is not an issue for me to have to deal with at the moment. I'm just gonna spend some time rebuilding, repairing, and refitting the fleet because the fleet could really use some refitting. In fact, we're gonna start. Actually, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the new. Well, for the new torpedo protection, but also for the modern armor. I'm gonna blame the Italians. Oh boy, modern cruisers, shit I still can't use. Super torpedo protection, ocean-going submarine 3. I'm surprised we're still considered very advanced technology considering I had to cut the technology budget down so much. Fucking have money. The fleet's capable. Oh, Jesus Christ. They're fighting me with my own ships. Fucking hell. I mean, majority of these are outdated as hell, but that's still not going to be a fun time. Especially since they do have one of my more advanced Gimpy class vessels. I don't even think I have a Gimpy class in this squadron here. No, I do have the Florida. And the Bodie McBoatface, which is still alive somehow. But we're going to wrap things up here, because if I go any longer, it's going to be annoying. And I'm going to probably murder someone. Because this has been torment. This has been torture. This was not fun this last session here. Fighting the French has not only shown the weaknesses of our Navy, which is our spotting capability, which means we have to dedicate at least one research to our rangefinders. And just our rangefinders. Because we need to increase our ability to spot shit. Because if we don't, then we can't shoot shit. Which ends up being pretty bad for us. Pretty bad indeed. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Thank you for everyone that stuck around to the end of today's stream. Don't forget to check out the Discord link below to stay up to date with all the shit that goes on, or just to chat with me off stream, or just to join in for game night on Monday. The 12-hour stream will occur on Saturday because that was what was voted for. So hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you all next time. Hope to see you all on there. Don't forget to check out the YouTube channel where all the VODs get uploaded to Friday through Monday, same time every week. Unless I forget about it. And hopefully I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful remainder of your Christmas. Enjoy it with your family. Unlike I did where I came to do this. I mean, I already enjoyed it with my family, but I came to do this, and this was hell. 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 Goodbye, everyone.